So killing him with the circular saw does like more damage to you than them. Come on. Why did I not pick up the magnum ammo? I never pick up the magnum ammo because I never get the magnum. I didn't think I would need it. I didn't anticipate this. Thank you, Sourdough. This might be like the toughest thing I've done on stream anyway. I mean, it's nothing compared to what Spec Ops was. Spec Ops was just a nightmare. Fucking hell. Come on. He's literally blocking the entire thing. I can't. Ah, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I pushed him back. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Shoot these. Heal, 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 heal. Heal, 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 heal. Die! Just die! Just fucking die! Just die! Just die, just die, just die, just die, die, just die. Just die. Just die. Just die. Die! Fucking die! Don't you... Oh. No, 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 no. Heal. Oh, fuck, run away. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I don't know how. I think it was divine intervention. How many do I have left? That was it. That was all of them. I'm out of it. I'm out of first aid. What the fuck? There was one at the bottom? Oh. I didn't see the one at the bottom. I saw the ones. Oh, man. My heart is pounding. My heart is pounding. Oh, my God. I think I'm going to start the clip right around this part. Just so I can look like a complete... Oh, my goodness. Okay. I gotta be right. I need to go to the bathroom. Actually, really bad. Oh, I'll be right back, though. I'm going to do an ad break, though. Let's fucking... There we go. Ad. Hands are shaking a little bit. Hey, oh man. Okay, all right. Where are we at? 5 hours. 5 hours. I died 20 times. It's not too bad. Okay. Um, I don't. I really wish I had more Magnum rounds. I really wish I did. I don't know. Final boss. I don't know. I don't know. Give me. Please. There's no way I'm doing that again. No. We ran out of save files. Wow. Yeah, whatever. Whew. Okay. Let's do it. We're right before 6 hours. Those of you that stayed for those of you that stayed with me the whole time, thank you. Thank you very much. We're very close to the end right now. And I hope I won't die too many times. But what you're about to see is going to be very familiar.
I'm sure of it. It's not here. It's gone. It's gone!
Why did I not pick up the X-ray specs? I wonder if I have any.
This is your fault.
Why am I seeing this?
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay, it's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
He doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die. Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you. You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
I'm not playing.
No!
You tell her, Ethan. You tell her, Ethan. We've come way too far to deal with this crap. Way too far. Gone way too far to deal with this crap. Alright. Let's do it. Autosave. Here it is. Final boss. So what you're about to see was revealed earlier in the game in a file that I chose not to read. Anyway, here you go.
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
You might be seeing this cutscene a lot. Just, I'm warning you. On. Ah. Yes! 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 Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. But it's not over yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Come on. I hope it's enough. I hope it's enough. I hope it's enough. No! Ah!
I just wanted a family.
Yes! It was enough. It was enough. Oh, oh yes, it was enough. Come on. Ugh. God, I wish I had a healing item. Aim true, ye vengeful. Come on, come on. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Oh, my heart is pounding. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. We gotta clip that. Bio splattered. That's the platinum. That's the platinum. Platinum 63. Resident Evil 7 platinum get. Oh, it's almost 1 in the morning. Oh. Let me catch my breath. Oh my goodness. I catch my breath, but just ah.
I'm Redfield. I'm glad we found you.
Chris, you never looked so good, or so unlike yourself.
The fuck took you guys so long?
Love Ethan. I love Ethan.
Ethan?
Mia. You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Mia and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us. Maybe this is where the next door opens.
A helicopter riding off into the sunrise. How every Resident Evil should end. Resident Evil 7. Bio. All right. Platinum 63. So, thoughts. Let's talk about it. So, I actually have a sort of outline for this. I wrote myself. I'm going to turn down the capture card audio a little bit, though. So, the story. The first time I beat this, I said that the story game is missing the massive explosion to blow up the mansion. Though. Hey, Sumo, what's up, man? Yeah, I know you weren't gonna miss a platinum pop. Story. I like the story. Um, I like the story more when the bakers themselves had more autonomy, or when I thought they had more autonomy. I think I think taking away that autonomy from the bakers. Look, I'm not a fan of stories where someone does something bad or something awful, and later on it's like, oh, they were being mind controlled by somebody else. It's like that's not interesting. Like that doesn't say anything about their character really. Like what do we know about the Bakers? We know literally like the one cutscene that plays where Jack Baker says, "Please save my family," within Eveline's hive mind, and that's it. Everything else is more or less influenced by Eveline. And I think the DLCs do something to flesh out the Bakers, but the Bakers at first seem like really interesting characters. They're embracing this infection that a lot of other people, like in RE1, for example, people were killing themselves before they turned into zombies so they wouldn't have to live that hell. But the Bakers are embracing it. They're treating it as this amazing thing. Lucas at one point says, "No, what we don't. I don't want to go back to the way things were." Now, did he really mean that, or was that something Eveline was making him say? Like, I didn't like how that muddied the waters of like what their actual motivations were. I thought it was kind of a cop out to explain because they wanted to be sympathetic characters, but they don't really have a character anymore. If everything you see of them is influenced by somebody else, maybe they're really shitty people regardless. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. So I kind of like the story less on repeat playthroughs. The first time through, when you've got that mystery and that allure, that it's amazing. It's awesome. But second, third, fourth, fifth time through, like it's because of Eveline. You know they're not doing it because they want to do it. You know that everyone is essentially being controlled by this little girl that's pure evil, and she has no other motivation than she just wants a family, and she's gonna do one by force. And it's like, okay, the the story has more twists and turns than Resident Evil 1 did. It's probably a better story than Resident Evil 1 and a lot of other Resident Evils for that matter. But I liked it a lot more when the Bakers had that agency and that autonomy, or when they appeared to, anyway. Because I think they're fascinating villains. I think they're amazing villains because I can't think of any other game that has gone the Texas Chainsaw Massacre route and made it work. I also liked the voice acting. I think the voice acting is pretty good. The accents kind of come and go sometimes, especially Zoe, but voice acting's all right. The cutscenes. So I made this little prediction when I beat the game the first time, and I did this little spiel that the cutscenes on repeat playthroughs would be annoying because you can't skip them. Yes, they are annoying when you can't skip them. There's one cutscene in the whole game that you can skip, and all the other ones you got to sit through. They're usually not very long, but they're integrated. They're integrated so seamlessly into the gameplay that allowing you to skip them would probably be disorienting, almost, because they're very small and they essentially just connect portions of gameplay. So that's fine. But fourth, fifth, sixth playthrough, it's like, yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, Mia throws me through a wall. Okay, let's keep it going now. Let's keep it going now. Pick up the axe and mess her up. I guess that's a perfect segue into gameplay. I love the gameplay. I love it. It's essentially RE1, but to the next level. The chem fluid. The chem fluid allows you to play the game the way you want to. So my dumbass basically spent chem fluid on healing items and nothing else because I had the circular saw. And then when I found something the circular saw didn't work against, I panicked because I didn't really have anything else. Towards the end with those two fat boys I was like, I think this might be it. I think I can't beat them. But it only took a couple tries, and I kind of got lucky with that remote bomb. I wish I had more of them, but whatever. Yeah, I like the chem fluid idea. I like the idea that you can choose to have more ammo or more health, and also in Madhouse you can choose to prioritize defense or attack for the first part of the game, because you just don't get the coins until the latter part of the game. So it's up to you to decide what you want to focus on in the first part. I liked guarding. I think guarding's an interesting mechanic because in most Resident Evils, what you want to do is just run away. But in this game, you don't necessarily want to do that because taking a hit unguarded is very bad. It's really awful. And the enemies can't hit you multiple times in succession. So if you just guard, take the hit, and run, it's a much better option than just straight running. In that sense, it almost punishes you for knowing about previous Resident Evils where you would just run away from everything. So the guard mechanic definitely trips up newcomers, but I like it. I think it's interesting. It's really interesting when used in combination with the circular saw because you basically like attack, guard, attack, guard, attack, guard, and if you're good, you can kind of see when the enemy's winding up to hit you because it's pretty obvious. And you can guard right at the last second and then hit him again. Like there's an ebb and flow to combat that you wouldn't think would be in a first-person game. All right, so that's 1 and 2. I have number 3 is repeat playthroughs. This game. So the last Resident Evil game I played before this was Resident Evil 1, so I can't help but compare it to Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1 is a joy to play through on repeat playthroughs. I played through it 6 times. I wanted to play through it a 7th time. There's enough variety between Chris and Jill where it's tantalizing. You want to, oh, can I do it faster? Oh, I could skip this whole thing. Oh, I don't have to kill this guy. I can just go around him. I only have to go by this guy once. If I can dodge him, I can save him. Like, it's a puzzle that kind of comes together over time. Resident Evil 7, it was like that for a while, but then you can't skip the cutscenes. The boat section. I'm gonna talk about the boat section. The boat section, I didn't care for. The boat section, every area looks the same. It's hard to differentiate where you are. I mean, it's a ship. It's very utilitarian, but like, compared to the mansion and compared to the southern gothic extravaganza that is the Baker Estate, it just can't compare. It's almost like it doesn't belong in that game. And you have the boat section, you have the salt mine section, and then you're back at the Baker Estate. I wish there was like another house or something. Like, Baker Estate is so good, and every area is so unique, and it has its own personality, and it's lovely. And the boat is just not that. It's so uninspired. It's so clinical. It's so utilitarian. The whole flashback with the videotape. I like the videotape concept, but it was a bit tedious. Didn't much care for the boat. Luckily, the boat isn't that long if you know exactly where to go and exactly what to get. But you miss out on the machine gun, which luckily I didn't need it. I've already said no. I made a note to myself to say no skipping cuts. Does the platinum make it better? Yes. 5 playthroughs is what I did. You don't need 5 playthroughs. You really only need 3, and if you're really good, 2. You essentially have a collectible playthrough, which is your first playthrough. The no item box, no healing, sub 4 hour run. Yeah, you're going to do them all in one playthrough. Then you have the Madhouse playthrough. I didn't do it that way. I did first playthrough, just normal playthrough, just didn't, normal playthrough, just nothing into consideration, just play it normally. On normal mode. Second playthrough was collectibles on easy. Third was no healing and speedrun. And the fourth was no item boxes. I didn't feel confident enough to do all 3 on one playthrough. Maybe I should have. And the last one, The one we just did, the one that took about 6 hours and 18 minutes as of my talking right now, was Madhouse, with collecting all the collectibles and the platinum. It was fun during the no item box and the speedrun playthroughs to just rush through the game and go only where you had to and only pick up what you needed to. But every playthrough was a bit different. Every playthrough was different enough that it didn't become that stale. That being said, I think RE1 is such a more fun, replayable game. I just can't, and that's not a detriment to this game at all. I just prefer the style of like the old school tank control Resident Evils, I guess. I've fallen in love with Resident Evil 1. I might as well just marry Resident Evil 1 at this point. Resident Evil 7 is not bad. Resident Evil 7 is an amazing game, and it's probably what this series needed, honestly. It's definitely a survival horror game. You can waste so much ammo that you don't need to, that you just won't have it for the boss fights. You won't have it. I wasn't sure I had enough ammo to beat those two fat dudes. Like, I mean, with a shotgun, it's more effective when you're closer, but like you don't want to be close to those dudes. And that was like all I had. And I was like, yo, just keep hitting him, keep stunning him, and try to get some between me and him, and just hope he dies. You probably saw me, pray into Shinji Mikami, like, please let this guy die. But anyway, does the platinum make this better? Yes, it does, I think. But not as much as Resident Evil 1's platinum makes it better. The playthroughs, even though you're doing different things, are still very similar. There's no extra characters. It drags in the middle. The boat section is very tedious. And the different playthroughs are not really different enough that it seems like a whole new game. Resident Evil 1 felt like a whole new game on almost every playthrough. First, we got the Bakers. I always think my phone is ringing when I hear this. Boom. How many times did I die? 20 times. I used 2 stabilizers. Maybe I used it and died, and I just didn't save. That might have been it. Used 2 steroids, yeah. 28 healing items. I used a lot of healing items. Open the item box 52 times. It's an awesome game. An amazing game. It might not have come through on my review, but I think it's probably fatigue at this point. So I just finished playing this game through, like all the way through for the second time in 2 consecutive days. So I played through the entire game yesterday, and I played through the entire game today on the hardest difficulty. So combined total about 7 to 8 hours of RE7 in the last 2 days. But I had fun, except for the boat section. The boat section. The boat section. Man, they should have cut the boat section. Like, put a laboratory in there or something. I don't know. That boat section. Ugh. It's got nothing on Revelations 1 or Revelation 1's boat. The boat was the whole game, so it's kind of like unfair. The Queen Zenobia blows the shit out of the Annabelle. And now, for beating Madhouse, we have infinite ammo. Every weapon has infinite ammo. So if you want to play through again with infinite Magnum, go for it. You want to go through with infinite shotgun, go for it. Stretch. Oh my goodness! What are we sitting at? 6 hours, 23 minutes. Sourdough, you've been here almost this whole time. Oh man, platinum number 63.